We're here today with the video update for the Noel Kiss Australian Labradoodle puppies. These puppies are 6 weeks old today. So in today's video, we're going to go through each of the puppies in their birth order. We're going to tell you a little bit about what they've been up to as an individual and also the litter as a whole. And then we'll give you a little bit of an update on their mama Ella as well. So we're starting with Green Collar Girl, and this beautiful black phantom girl is just one of the sweetest puppies. This little girl is often found not hanging out with her litter mates, but waiting behind to come and spend some time with us. She likes to make sure she tells us like, hey, come back, pick me, pick me. And she's also almost always the first girl who comes in and says, okay, I'm ready just to have a snuggle and go back to bed now. She loves to play and she plays enthusiastically, but she really enjoys her quiet time with her people too. She's doing really well with the doggy door. All of the puppies are going in and out of the doggy door regularly on their own now, and they've all become huge fans of the outdoors. So little Green Collar Girl is quite happy to be going outside and having lots of fun out there exploring around. Oh, and she's got a nice big yawn. She's a very gentle girl. She's very good with kids. Just a real sweet, all-round, nicely balanced little puppy. And we don't have any weights this week for you because they're now too big for our scale. So that's our little Green Collar Girl, our beautiful black phantom puppy. And next we have Red Collar Girl. And you can see already her tail's going a mile a minute. Red Collar Girl is the smallest puppy in the litter. And she too is a black phantom, just like her sister Green. But she's also got some white, and you can tell she's quite a bit more gregarious than her sister Green. This puppy is not quiet. This puppy is not laid back. This is the go-getter of the litter. She's fearless. She tries everything first. She is always active, and she is right in the midst of everything. And her tail never stops wagging. She is one happy puppy. She is one interested in everything puppy. She was the first one to figure out almost everything. She was the second one through the doggy door. I think that's the only thing she hasn't accomplished first before all of her litter mates. And talk about friendly. Oh my goodness. I have never known such a little monster tongue licker as this little girl. She is always so excited to see people. It doesn't matter if they're young or old, tall or short or what it is. She just wants to get out there and interact with the people. And you can see she's a busy little girl. She does settle down, but she prefers to be on the go rather than just sitting still. So that's our beautiful little black phantom girl with lots of white markings. Oh, yes, there you go. And here we have the opposite end of the scale in this litter of Labradoodle puppies. This is Mr. Light Blue Collar, and he is the biggest puppy in the litter. And he's a lovely chocolate boy with these beautiful white tuxedo-style markings. He's not a full tuxedo, but he has those markings. Mr. Light Blue Collar has the honor of being the one who was the first to figure out how to work the doggy door. And he still usually is the first puppy in the litter that goes to the door. He puts his head out, checks everything, looks around, and out he goes, and then everyone else follows behind him. Mr. Light Blue Collar Boy really enjoys playing on the slide. He interacts with toys quite a lot, and you can see he too is very affectionate. He is a really nice, balanced puppy. He has lots of love for people, and he likes to be held, and he also has lots of fun playing with his litter mates. He's not afraid to be a little bit bossy with them when he wants one of the toys back for himself, but he's also very good with everybody. He's not a bully by any means. And he has, hey, quit eating my ear there. He has an excellent appetite, does really well with the bones, and just is an all-round, really calm, stable, well-balanced puppy. We really like Mr. Light Blue Collar Boy. Well, of course, we like them all, but we really like his sweet temperament. And next, we have our little Orange Collar Girl. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Oh, my goodness, I got so many kisses I can't see through my glasses. Orange Collar Girl is our beautiful chocolate phantom girl, and she too has quite a bit of white markings on her face. Orange color girl is a little bit of a quieter girl most of the time, and she really enjoys her snuggles. This little girl is sort of an all or nothing girl. She's either going full speed ahead and having a great time playing with her litter mates, or she's snuggled right up and just interested in getting hugs and kisses from people. She really enjoys children. She really enjoys being picked up and held, and she's more than happy to come and spend some time with the adult dogs. She's very good at being able to get along with the other dogs and doesn't have any problem fitting into pretty much any situation that you can find for her. So I really like this little angel's attitude to life. Very balanced. She likes to explore and look around, but she's not the leader and she's not the last one in the group either. She's just dead smack in the middle of the group. So that's our sweet little girl, orange color. Next, we have one of our red puppies from this litter. And you can see another tail is wagging. And this little red Labradoodle puppy is Blue Collar Boy. Hello, buddy. He and his sister Purple Collar are the two red dogs in the litter. Hello, hello. They're actually red caramels. They're not technically reds because they have brown liver, rose-colored noses. They do not have a black nose. And that's the differentiation between a red and a red caramel. Mr. Blue Collar Boy is quite a ball of fire. He is so much fun. He keeps us in stitches all the time with his antics. He runs around full speed ahead chasing the toys and often has a little bit of a crash and burn as he falls over his feet because his front ones can't keep up with his back ones. He has a lot of wipeouts. He often skids around the corner, and he loves and loves and loves to take the squeaky toy. That is one of his favorite things. And you can see that he too is very affectionate and that his tail is almost always going, oh yes, I know, I see you. So these puppies that have their tails going all the time and are kissing all the time, Red Collar and Mr. Blue Collar here, those puppies are very much like their papa Trip. That is very much what Trip's temperament is like. And Trip, of course, is a really lovely Labradoodle, and he is a dilute chocolate phantom boy. Oh, yes, I know, I love you too. This guy is going to be great with children and in a home where there's lots of fun to be had. He's just a real sweetheart. So that's our Blue Collar Boy. And next we have Yellow Collar Boy. And Yellow Collar Boy is another phantom. He's a black phantom, and he has lots of white on him as well. He has this really cute little tip of white on his tail, just a little tiny smidge there. Then he has white on his paws, white on his face under his chin, and then white on his chest. Now, Mr. Yellow Collar Boy is quite an interesting little fellow. He has a complex little temperament. He likes to sometimes tell his other sisters and brothers off. He likes to be sure that he's the one who can get the toy, but he's also the one who's the most friendly with all of his brothers and sisters, who snuggles up with them the most, and who loves to be picked up. This baby is always looking for human attention. He really adores being snuggled. He is a real cuddle bug, Mr. Yellow Collar, aren't you? He has a great appetite. He does really well with that. And he too absolutely thinks that outside is the place to be. He goes jumping in and out of the doggy door multiple times and comes back to check and go, are you still there? Are you still with me? Okay. And then he goes back outside and runs around and plays like crazy with his brothers and sisters, then runs back inside and checks to make sure you're still there. He also really enjoys going up the slide backwards. That's one of his favorite things to do. So this is Mr. Yellow Collar Boy. Next we have Purple Collar Girl. And Purple Collar Girl is the cuddle bug of all. She is a really, really affectionate dog, and this is her happy place. To be upside down in your arms, getting a little tummy rub. She is such a mellow little girl. She absolutely adores children. She is so drawn to kids. She's the smallest puppy in the litter, or actually she's not. She's second smallest in the litter. Red is the smallest, but she's fairly close to Red. This tail never stops. The kisses never stop, and all she wants is someone to pick her up and hold her. She would give up anything and everything for somebody to pick her up and spend time with her. She's very gentle. She's very soft and just the most lovable little puppy that you ever did see. Mwah, yes, she is the one who runs out to always give us kisses every time we come to the door. So that's our purple collar girl. Now Mama Ella, their Mama Labradoodle for this litter, she went back to her guardian home on Saturday. So the puppies are all weaned now. They were nursing virtually never when Ella was here. It was just a comfort process. It wasn't that they were getting any nutrition. So Ella was still really fond of the puppies, enjoys spending time with them and playing with them, but she was finished with her job of raising them and feeding them, and so she's gone back home to her guardian family. Ella's guardians are very happy to have Ella back home again. Ella's just a lovely dog to have had here. We really enjoy having her stay with us. She fits right in perfectly with all of our family dynamics, all of our own dogs who live with us. She's just such a typical Labradoodle, adaptable, easygoing, affectionate, and so beautiful. So we miss having Ella here, but we're happy for her guardians, Donna and Ross, that she's back home again. So this week we are going to be spending some time with the puppies, getting them interested and accustomed to more new things. We've done lots of desensitization with them in terms of loud sounds. They've started watching things on the TV and on YouTube in particular. They have lots of different sounds, lots of color on the screen. And this past Sunday, when the Super Bowl was on, I was watching the Super Bowl in the Doodle Den with the puppies, and they were all sitting on my lap. And when the commercials would come on, only the Canadian commercials, we didn't get to see the American ones, still there were interesting sounds and noises, and they would all stop and go. Very curious, but nobody was afraid, nobody backed up, nobody ran away. So they've already responded really well to the desensitization we've done in terms of sounds. So what we do is we take a lot of loud dishes, we bang them together, we throw them on the floor. Reynolds likes to come in and go to the puppies and make himself look funny and do all sorts of neat faces and make all sorts of crazy sounds and act like he's a really strange guy. And the puppies get very used to that and learn, oh, there's nothing to worry about. We take their food dishes and bang them together. When we drive in and out of the house, we honk the horn right outside of them and have all sorts of noises that they become very accustomed to hearing. They also are used to hearing the big dogs barking, the big dogs going in and out. We play lots of different music for them. We keep the TV on quite often on different TV shows, so they hear a lot of different voices and music through that. And we also have lots of sports on for them, because in sports there's a general background noise, and then there's lots of periods of time where you go, wah! And everybody's really excited when a scoring event occurs. So they're getting really well socialized and becoming very stable and really calm puppies. They're doing excellent with their raw food. They've had many, many different types of raw proteins now. They've had beef and turkey. They've had llama, kangaroo. They've had some buffalo. They've had duck. They've had quail. Trying to go through them all. And they've had a special vegetable blend that they eat. So they're having all of that. They're having their hemp seed oil daily, and they're also having their multivitamin, which is called Fortify, each day as well. So they're doing great with that. They've been dewormed 3 times now, and they'll be dewormed 1 more final time before they go home. and we are getting very close to allocation day. February 12th is allocation day for this litter. So the next video that we do will be just before that, but we'll be getting pretty close to knowing which puppy has chosen which family and where they're going to be going. So that's always a really exciting time. It's a sad time for us because then we have to actually realize, oh yeah, we don't get to keep them forever. But it's a really happy time for our families. So we hope you enjoyed the video, and we are looking forward to letting everybody know which puppy is theirs. If you have any questions about Labradoodles, socializing them, anything to do with the litter at all, or anything just to do with Labradoodles, just be sure to ask me in the comments below. And if you have a reservation on this list, you'll be getting an email from me and a Puppies 1, 2, 3 video to watch, and we'll be on our way getting very close to allocation day. So thanks so much for watching.